In this video, I will tell you what I have learned in this subject, the history of the Philippines. Philippines is the second largest nation in the world, which covers an area of 300,000 kilometers and have a population of around 109 million people, that making it the 12th populous country. Philippines is a democratic country and the capital nation is Manila. It has 7,107 islands that divided into three main areas. We have Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. The islands of the Philippines are surrounded by the West Philippine Sea, Celebes Sea, Sulu Sea, and Pacific Ocean. Filipino culture is characterized as a mixture of both East and West, with Western influence coming from Spain and the United States and Eastern influence from its earliest trading partners like the Chinese, Japanese, Arab, and Indian. There are 184 spoken dialects in the Philippines, but all bound to Tagalog and the English as the official language. Filipinos in general value hospitality, kinship, and close family ties. Over 80% of the population is Christian. The country is gifted with different natural resources in Cordillera region. There are lots of gold and copper. Zambales, lots of tungsten. Surigao, lots of iron. Northern Mindanao, lots of nickel, and Palawan have lots of oil and natural gas. Aside from natural resources, the Philippines is also gifted with different historical and tourist destination with Intramuros, Luneta, and the Heritage Village in Vigan. And the tourist spots are Boracay, Taal, Tagaytay, El Nido, Palawan, Puerto Galera, and Underground River. In 1521, a Spanish expedition led by Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese explorer, visited the island in search of spice, gold, and glory. Magellan's expedition proved that the earth was not flat. Unfortunately, Magellan was killed by a dato named Lapu-Lapu. Spanish explorer Roy Lopez Villalobos named the island after King Philip II of Spain. They were then called Las Filipinas. After the execution of Rizal by firing squad in 1896, the Philippine Revolution broke out. On June 12, 1898, the Philippines declared its independence from Spain with General Emilio Aguinaldo as its first president. Early Filipinos had their own system of government. A small community composed of nearly 15 families was called a barangay. Each barangay was headed by a dato. They have also a system of writing called baybayin. The government has three main branches, including the executive, legislative, and judiciary. The president, vice president, and members of the lower and upper house are all elected by the people. Local positions from barangay to provincial levels are also elected every 3 years. Studying Philippine history is important because you have to understand and know the things that happened in the past for you to appreciate the future and present situation of the country.